Everyone, Kristin Akbasli here with Create My Weight. It is Top Picks Tuesday. Sorry I'm a few minutes late today. I was wrapping up a video, but today I'm going to be talking about Trader Joe's, and I'm going to share with you my favorite health food items from Trader Joe's. I absolutely love Trader Joe's. I get tons of questions about what are some healthy items to eat from the grocery store, since it's popping up all across the country, and it's actually a pretty affordable grocery store compared to some of the other ones out there. So I definitely shop there several days a week. I live about 4 minutes from a Trader Joe's, so I'm super thankful for that. But I will say that Trader Joe's is one of those stores where there's lots of healthy options, but there's also lots of unhealthy options that are deemed to be healthy. So I'm going to kind of talk about what the actual healthy ones are that I use in my household on a frequent basis. And I'm going to go over that right now with you guys. If you're joining me live, feel free to jump in and ask any questions you have about some of your favorite Trader Joe's items, and I'll be gladly answer those questions at the end of my video today. All right, so I'm gonna start with some of the staples that we use in our households. The first one that I use probably every single day, guys, is the organic stevia. Okay, this is the liquid stevia dropper. I use this in my coffee. I put it in my almond milk to make it sweeter. I put this in a number of things. And so I love this as a sweetener. I love their stevia. It doesn't have that bitter aftertaste that a lot of the other stevias have. And I love the ingredients. Okay, a lot of the stevias on the market have other fillers like dextrose. They have erythritol. And if you have any sensitivities to sugar alcohol, that might cause bloating for you. This one's super clean. The only ingredients are water, organic stevia, and only 11% alcohol, which is actually pretty low. Other ones have up to 35% alcohol. So this is an amazing stevia. It's about $5 at Trader Joe's, which is cheap, okay? So this is one of my absolute favorites, organic stevia from Trader Joe's. One of the ways that I use the stevia is when I drink my herbal tea. I love the red herbal tea. I love drinking tea during the day. I'm one of those people where I get bored drinking just plain water. I like some flavor in my drinks, and I like sweetness. And I love the red herbal tea because it has some of my favorite tea flavors. So it has hibiscus, rose hips, lemongrass, peppermint, orange, and lemon, and cherry. Okay, so all of those flavors in this delicious tea. So I cold brew this. Okay, I brew it, put it in the fridge, and then once it's cold, I put in a little bit of stevia to make it a little sweeter. And then I have an iced sweet tea with tons of good herbs in it. So I absolutely love that tea right there. Okay. Another one of my staples, I'm sure you guys have all heard about everything but the bagel. This is fantastic. I do want to say one thing about this though. If you notice that you're bloated, okay, after eating this on any of your foods, be mindful because this does have garlic and onion, and a lot of people don't know this, but garlic and onion can cause bloating and upset stomachs in some people. So if you're noticing that, pay attention. I do absolutely love this, but if you're sensitive to garlic and onion, you want to be careful of how much of this you use and how frequently you use it. All right, so I love peanut butter. Actually, I love peanut butter so much, but I'm trying to avoid eating as much peanuts as I used to because they are inflammatory. So this is Trader Joe's. This is their mixed nut butter. This stuff is dangerous, okay? I really try to limit myself to how much I have on a daily basis, but I do have some kind of nut each day. Nuts are great for us. And this nut butter is fantastic. It is peanut-free. It has almonds, it has cashews, Brazil nuts, hazelnuts are the best, and pecans, walnuts. If you are trying to avoid cashews, I know some people are, you won't be able to eat this one, but if you're not, this one is super delicious. One of my clients actually mentioned this to me years ago, and I buy it all the time. I'm obsessed. All right, next one. Goat cheese. Okay, Trader Joe's has a number of goat cheese products that are very affordable and they're really good quality. This is one of my favorite goat cheese products. It's their creamy cheese, so it's their goat's milk creamy cheese. I use this kind of like cream cheese. So anything you would put cream cheese on, so like a piece of bread or your eggs, it's absolutely delicious. 1 tablespoon is 45 calories. Okay, so it's really not too bad. It's super delicious. If you are lactose intolerant or if you're allergic to casein A1 milk protein, that's the one that can cause acne, it can cause indigestion. Goat's milk and sheep's milk is A2 protein, so most people don't have the same issues with the A2 protein as they do with the A1 protein. So if you are lactose intolerant, if you haven't tried goat's milk, or sheep's milk, maybe give that a try. I do love this one, and it's better for us overall. All right, so cauliflower products. So Trader Joe's is known for having lots of different cauliflower options. I can't say I get the pizza regularly. The cauliflower gnocchi is really, really good too. I'll have that once in a while. But this is the cauliflower that I really like the most. And it's actually in their frozen section. It's their organic rainbow cauliflower, okay? I like it because it's pretty, okay? It looks good on a plate. It's purple, green, yellow cauliflower. I do think it tastes better too than just plain white cauliflower. It might just be psychological, I don't know. But I love that it's frozen, because if you know anything about cooking raw cauliflower, it smells terrible. But if you roast this in the oven with other vegetables, you don't smell it because it's frozen. So I like frozen vegetables. I know there's this stigma against frozen vegetables, but don't be afraid to buy frozen vegetables. They're cheaper. They are picked when they're ripe, whereas most vegetables are actually picked before they're ripe, and then they're sprayed with chemicals to make them look ripe when you get them in the grocery store. And so there's usually more nutrients in the frozen than there are in the ones you're buying in the store, okay? So Trader Joe's has lots of great veggie options that are frozen, but I like these because there's no added oils or sugars or salts. This is pure, just plain cauliflower. So when I do buy frozen veggies, I buy them plain. All right, so another vegetable combo that I really like from Trader Joe's is their organic broccoli slaw, okay? I do cook this a little bit because I am sensitive to raw foods, so I do try to cook this down a little bit. But I love the organic broccoli slaw because it's a great kind of like pasta alternative. So some people with zoodles, they complain that they're really soggy and they get watery. Not with this, okay? If you eat them raw, they're nice and crispy, okay? Just like you're eating pasta. Or you cook them a little bit and they don't get as runny or liquidy as zoodles. So you can put your favorite sauces on this, like pesto, marinara, Alfredo. Great pasta alternative here. Also good in a mixed salad, obviously good for like coleslaw. I'm obsessed with this one. All right, one of the last refrigerated products. I actually had this for lunch today. It's kind of why I was also late. So sorry, it's already opened. But when I'm looking for a quick protein source, if I don't feel like cooking, chicken breast or turkey or whatever, I want something that's already cooked. I just want to heat it up real quickly. I do like their organic sweet Italian chicken sausage. These sausages are actually really great because when they're organic, okay, and two, there are no added nitrates or antibiotics or any other bad things that are in all the processed meats. So these are super, super clean. One sausage is 110 calories and provides 12 grams of protein. So that's pretty solid right there. I just like if they're quick, to be honest, and that's something that I'm looking for usually around lunchtime, something quick and easy. I don't like buying their pre-made sliced chicken because oftentimes they put in oil, sugars, other starches on top of them. I don't like that. So this one's really, really clean. All right, now Trader Joe's is notorious for their snacks. So I'm gonna get into a few of my staple snacks and why I love them. So this one, all right, they're called Just Beets. I know you're probably thinking, Kristin, you are so boring. I don't want to eat Just Beets. Okay, it's a snack. Like, get over yourself. Trust me, okay, try them. These beets, guys, they're sweet, but they're also like salty and crunchy, and they just give you that satisfaction of having a chip, all right? I know a lot of my clients ask me about chips. They want some kind of satisfying crunch, and so this gives you that, and it gives you the vegetables, and it gives you the fiber, okay? 7 grams of fiber in this whole bag. In this whole bag, guys, it's 140 calories. Okay, so you can eat the whole bag and not even think about it, all right? I do that all the time. I buy tons of these at once because I eat them so quickly. You get even some protein, 4 grams of protein in one bag. Why I love these is because the only ingredient in this bag is beets. You can see that, guys. Literally, it's just beets, okay? These also have half of the sodium is other beet chips on the market. Like Rhythm Foods, for example, they sell their beet chips at Whole Foods, Fresh Market, Wegmans. They have, over 200 grams of sodium in them. Okay, this is 120 milligrams as opposed to the 240 that you see in other bags of beet chips or other salty chips. So these don't have the sodium, but they all have the fiber and the nutrients and lots of potassium. Okay, this has 20% of your daily potassium needs. So it's really awesome. Give them a try. I love these. All right, speaking of chips, so plantain chips are my jam. Okay, the problem with plantain chips is a lot of the ones you see on the market, a lot of the cheaper ones, they use canola oil, safflower oil, or they use, soybean oil. These oils that are not good for us. Okay, they're high in omega-6s. They cause inflammation, and so we really don't want those in our diet. These plantain chips at Trader Joe's, this bag is $1.79. Okay, and this actually uses, this is just plantains, sunflower oil, and salt. Okay, sunflower oil is not my favorite of oil, but it's definitely not as bad as some of the other ones that I just mentioned. Okay, and they're not very salty either. And that's one of the things with chips. Oftentimes we see they're high in salt. This only has 50 milligrams of salt, okay, in one serving. Okay, and one serving is 20 chips. 20 chips for 140 calories. Okay, that's a pretty good bargain right there. I do like these. They also have those the jerk plantain chips. I like these better because they don't have so much sodium, and those also they're covered in a cornstarch. So I try to avoid cornstarches. These are a lot cleaner and they're just as tasty. If you want to add your own spices, you totally can do that. All right, other snacks. So I'm a big fan of olives. I've said this before, that olives are one of my favorite snacks if I'm craving something salty. I'm also half Italian, so I do love my olives. I love their stuffed garlic olives. I'll have like a few of these and it just gives me the satisfaction, and they're super good. Trader Joe's also sells these little packets of, it's like called a handful of olives. Those are also really good for 99 cents. But I like the garlic in these, and I work from home in the afternoon, so I can eat them and not worry about talking to someone and smelling my breath. So I do like these a lot. But my favorite snack from Trader Joe's that I would eat all at one time if I could, but I try to limit it, is their chocolate. Now, Trader Joe's has like a number of chocolates there, and they're all really, really good. But this is probably one of my favorites. It's called Moctezuma's. It's actually a British company. And what I like about this chocolate is that it is completely sugar-free. And you're probably like, oh my God, that sounds terrible, okay? I will say it's an acquired taste, but if you're looking to lose weight or reduce sugar in your diet, but still have your sweet treats, this is one of several options. And this is really Trader Joe's, their only sugar-free chocolate that they have there. And why I like this one is that it's really dense. Like, you have like a little square and it's like super thick, and it also has cacao nibs in them. So it tastes crunchy, right? So I like the crunch. I like the thickness of the chocolate, and it's very rich. So you really only need a little bit to get that chocolate satisfaction that you're looking for in a chocolate bar, okay? I always get my chocolate cravings in the afternoon. I will say this is not much less caloric than other chocolates they have at Trader Joe's, but it doesn't have the sugar. So if you're following a keto diet, for example, this is definitely keto friendly, and it also is dairy free. A lot of chocolates they have in Trader Joe's and other grocery stores, they're not dairy free. This is completely dairy free. So it's dairy free, it's gluten free, it is keto friendly. And it's super delicious, okay? When I first had it, I was like, oh, I miss the sweetness, but it's an acquired taste, like I said, and now I buy them a lot. All right, so I highly recommend this, okay? So those are my favorite snacks from Trader Joe's, okay? Thank you so much for joining me today. I don't see any questions in there today. That's okay. But let's say you've learned a lot about, some healthy foods to buy from Trader Joe's, and you're thinking, okay, well, how often can I eat them? When do I eat them if I'm trying to lose weight? And that's definitely a much bigger question. It definitely depends on your lifestyle, it depends on what you're looking to accomplish. And for that, I would encourage you to go to my website, createmyweight.com/schedule, and schedule a quick phone call with me. And I'd love to hear all about you and what you're trying to achieve, and how to take this information, okay? I just gave you some great information, but turn it into transformation, right? 10% of change is information. This is a very small piece of the overall bigger picture of changing your health and changing your body and changing your life. So if you're really looking to change your life and make those changes last forever, go to createmyweight.com/schedule and schedule a free strategy session with me, is what I call, and we'll spend time talking about you and what you want to accomplish. And at the end of the day, guys, we all want to see change, and sometimes we just need a little help to get there, and I'm here to help you. Thanks so much for joining me. Next Tuesday at 12:30, I'll be talking about Walmart, all right? So I'm here hearing more and more people shopping at Walmart grocery stores. They're popping up all over the country, the neighborhood markets. I live close to one, and I will say there are some great items there that I didn't expect to find. So I'm going to share that with you guys next week, 12:30. As always, feel free to join me. Tell your friends. Come and ask your questions. I'm always here to support you. Have a great Tuesday, and I'll talk to you all next week.